Hello. Okay, so it's morning pretty much. So now we're gonna do a fascia release. I'm gonna show you like how to deploy the face and everything because clearly I need that. And I will also do suture extraction therapy. I'm barely like speaking because I literally just woke up. I'm so tired. Okay, so basically what I'm gonna do first is I'm just gonna massage my face like this, okay?
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out.
Then, like, this is the most important part, okay? This part here and this part here, because that's like the drainage like pattern, okay? So this is basically the motion.
Depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can't and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want.
I didn't put like any cream or anything just yet, but I will when we release fascia. That's important, okay? By the way, whenever I release fascia and do like massages, like, you know, those kinds of massages, it feels so good for me or to me, so I know that I need that a lot. Okay, but the thing is, I don't know when I'm bloated and when I'm just chubby, because I have, you know, like wider cheeks, and I don't know. The only thing that I know is that I'm extremely tired. Okay, so now we're gonna do this as well. So basically you're pushing everything laterally and then draining down on the sides. Okay, so that's basically the movement, always like that. And now this part, okay, because you're basically draining that, and this is like the main area which you wanna, you know, get rid of any blockage or stuff. Okay, so now we're gonna do fascia release. I will use this oil. I always use like jojoba oil. I will use like 2 drops.
I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth.
I like this oil because it's the most natural, or the most similar to our natural sebum. So that's why, and apparently it's not comedogenic, which I don't know. That's a little bit questionable because it can like clog your pores, like if you use a lot of it, like I use a lot, and sometimes it does. But yeah, if you're using like a normal amount, like 2 or 3 drops, then it won't, most likely. It also helps with bringing like your acne to surface, so it's not stuck beneath the skin. You know, when you have acne and dry skin, then it's extremely like hard for acne to actually come out. It's always like stuck inside of your skin or under your skin, so this really helps with that, like everything is coming to surface and your skin is just clearing itself. Also, I use it for like double cleansing when I take my makeup off and stuff like that. Okay, so now I'm gonna repeat the lymphatic drainage, and I'm gonna also do fascia release. I noticed that my face is mostly very like tense in this area. You can see, I think it actually shows, I think, especially like here. I feel like it really shows that I have some kind of tension there. And my theory is that we are not using our facial muscles optimally because we don't have optimal bone structure, right? So our muscles sit in a very like weird position, not optimal position for their optimal use. So I feel like I probably compensate for bad facial structure on a bone level by overusing or misusing this area. You see, I don't know, something is off here. So, and also when I'm doing fascia release, that's where I feel the most relaxation after I do it. Okay, now I'm gonna start with this. So we are always basically, imagine you have like strings and then you're just like pulling them to opposite sides, okay? Like you wanna release, you wanna stretch that. That's what we're doing basically. You know, like when you have, for example, when you have a very relaxed body, oh my god, there's someone like on the roof. Anyways, imagine when you have very like tense body and someone gives you a massage, then it feels much better than if you already had a massage, right? So that's what I think is going on with me, that my face is just so tense that I just enjoy like fascia release much more than probably average person. It's actually very concerning how much time I can spend alone. But it's not like I'm a sociopath, you know, or something like that. It's just that I have so many hobbies. I love doing stuff so much that 24 hours a day is not enough for me. So when you include other people in that, then I feel like I have even less time for everything that I want to do, right? So that's what's going on with me. Okay, so this is gonna be our first area for fascia release, okay? Okay, so now we're gonna just go like higher and higher, okay? So I'm gonna start here now, basically this. And this feels so good. I don't think that it's supposed to feel this good for me, but yeah, I'm telling you, I have a lot of tension here. Oh, by the way, I had so many dreams tonight. I don't remember exactly what I was dreaming about, but I think that I was dreaming that I was like very, very young, like 16 or something. But then I have no idea what else. I don't remember. By the way, speaking of dreams, I have the most crazy dreams. Wow, I just saw that it says country of origin Israel. Jojoba oil from Israel. Why though? Like, do we not have it in Croatia? Jojoba is probably a tree. I don't know. I mean, obviously we don't have jojoba in Croatia. What am I saying? But I didn't think that it's like such an exotic plant that it has to like come all the way from the Israel. Anyways, what was I even talking about? I forgot. Oh yeah, when I'm sick, I don't know if that's what I was talking about, but basically when I'm sick, I have the craziest dreams. And then I always talk about those dreams to my sister, and she loves so much because they're crazy dreams. Like my brain, I have no idea how my brain can make up such funny things, like so random, and I find it so funny. That's the thing, like my brain makes me laugh, and but also other people find it extremely funny as well, so this massage feels so good. So basically what I'm doing is I just pinch and I pull to opposite sides, okay, because they're like almost like tiny strings, and you just want to separate them, like, you get it? But I also have nails and they're like quite sharp, so this is a little bit painful from time to time. Here, you see, here I feel so much tension here. So maybe it's not that I have chubby cheeks, maybe I have just like a lot of tension here. Tension from all the drama I'm in. I'm kidding. It's not from anything like special. I always have that. By the way, speaking of drama with Swing World, you know, and Jordan, that's not even a drama. I really find that very funny. I don't know, it's kind of hard for me to take things seriously lately. I mean, social media stuff shouldn't be taken seriously almost ever, if you ask me, unless you're 16 and people are like severely bullying you in high school over social media and stuff like that. Okay, I would take that seriously. But when you're in some type of community and you're filming, and then you have people who do not agree with you and stuff like that, I don't know, it's really not serious at all. But people also like drama so much, so I don't know. By the way, I like to watch other people's drama as well. Not to like judge any side, because I like to hear from both sides, but I don't know, it's interesting, you know, it's like watching a movie but in real life, you know, because there's like a twist and like everything's changing all the time, and then you're figuring out new information, and then, you know, you're waiting for the response, and I don't know, it's like a real life movie. By the way, yesterday when I was not watching, but like when I was studying, when I was reading those studies, I found such interesting things. So basically, I found entire protocols very similar to protocols that I came up with previously, not even knowing that those protocols, like similar things, already exist, right? So, I mean, I could have assumed that it exists because all the principles were already in books and studies, so there's no, you know, wonder that someone before me came up with protocols using all those principles. But still, it really shows me that I'm on the right track, you know, when I come up with something on my own, but then someone else, like in science, confirms that. I really like it. So now, like, I released all this, but I feel also a lot of tension, like, in this area, okay, and also in this area, temporal bones, and just like over occipital bone. We're gonna release all that as well. So this is really like tricky to release, but I'm gonna focus mostly on the sides. And now this is where I feel a lot of tension as well. So basically just pinch this, it's kind of hard, and then pinch again, and you just pull to opposite sides.
I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Okay, so now I'm gonna release tension like all the way from the like entire skull. Okay, this feels so good, guys. So I'm just pulling to opposite sides, okay? It's not suture traction yet. It's just that I'm massaging my head basically and releasing fascia. When I was studying Sutherland, you know, he's like osteopath, he was heavy on emotional release connected to, you know, relaxing sutures, fascia, and all of that. Like emotional release in a way that you just, you know, express certain emotions that you felt in a way in a time when your fascia got tense. I don't know, it's not that I'm experiencing emotions necessarily when I'm doing those techniques, it's just that I feel relaxed, you know. So probably what caused all these issues for me was just the fact that I was not relaxed, I guess. I don't know. Sutherland, he says that it's not that uncommon, because that means that trauma or something that was stored in that part of the body was basically developed in the childhood, and then when you release it, your brain basically and body immediately go to that time, and you just start acting the way that you were acting when that trauma got stuck in your body, pretty much. I'm not sure how much I believe in that, because I find it really hard to believe that I would, for example, react like that. I don't know, but that guy, he was like very skeptical of everything that Sutherland was doing, and he still experienced that, you know. So that's weird. It happened like in front of the entire audience, like in front of everyone that came to study from Sutherland on that workshop. But yeah, you know, it's kind of hard to believe stuff when you don't see it on your own, right? And even if it was true, I would especially not want to experience something like that in front of everyone. Okay, so now we're gonna do orbicularis oculi exercise. Basically, it looks like I'm not doing anything, but I am, okay? The thing is, I can't really talk while I'm doing this, kind of hard.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill, no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for...
I feel like my skin looks better now. It looks like a little, maybe it's just lighting and maybe my camera is blurry or something now, I'm not sure, but it looks like it's kind of like brighter. By the way, when I do like all those things, like I feel nauseous, for example, right now. That's what I notice with myself, like when I'm doing PRI exercises, when I'm doing all those techniques, when I do it, like when I do too much in one cycle, I start feeling nauseous. Like I could literally throw up now. I'm very sensitive to all the techniques, which is a very good thing, because I can very easily tell what's safe, what's not safe, what's the right amount of pressure, what's too much, you know. Like it's a good, like, for a person to be that sensitive when you're kind of like guiding someone else, right? But yeah, I do feel nauseous now, especially as I'm releasing this area. That's a good thing. We're gonna push through that nausea, okay? And now for the end, I'm gonna just do puffer fish stretch. So just like fill the entire this area with air. What am I saying? With air, and just hold like that for a few seconds. It really like stretches everything from the inside, and again, it feels so good. I do not feel good, guys, at all right now. That's what I'm saying. When I'm working on my biomechanics, usually I don't do everything. Like I don't do fascia release, suture traction, everything at once. Okay, I do it like different times in a day, or even a few times a week. But yeah, when I do everything in one cycle, it definitely, all the changes accumulate, and it's almost too much for me. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean when I say that biomechanics plays such a huge role in everything, right? You know, like why was I nauseous, you know, or why do I get a headache, for example, why do I get a sore throat, for example, and stuff like that. It's super connected to physiology, especially to lymphatic system. Anyways, I'm just gonna do suture traction on certain sutures right now, and that's gonna be it. And then later I'm just gonna work on my body. So I started exercising certain muscles on my body, so my left glute, my left single leg stability, left external obliques as well. I'm acting like I'm like preparing for Olympic Games and not just like working on my biomechanics. Okay, I'm starting to get a headache right now. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Okay, it means that it's working for me. Okay, I know what kind of headache is, not a concerning type, so
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out.
I think that I look better than when I started. But again, maybe it's just lighting and stuff, but yeah, usually it does help. I would say the biggest difference in me, it really makes whether I release fascia or not. It's a huge thing, and yeah, it's kind of sad that I don't talk enough about fascia. I kind of struggle, with incorporating new things into stuff that I previously talked about, and just creating a nice context for you to be able to apply what I found out that it works. Basically. So yeah, but I will, even if the video is just fascia, I feel like I feel like cringy when I just introduce new information to you without any context, Okay, I'm gonna go eat now. I'm sorry, I kind of forgot that I'm filming a vlog. So basically I ate and now I'm getting ready, and then we're gonna go shopping. Okay, so basically what we are looking for is definitely summer clothes, because it's literally 30 degrees Celsius outside, and I mostly brought, because this is like not my home, like I left some stuff at my home, and yeah, basically I brought pretty much just winter clothes, and the only summer clothes that I brought with me is too revealing, so I kind of decided to like start wearing less revealing clothes, basically, which is a problem for me, because it's not that I was wearing very revealing stuff before. The thing is, and now I'm trying to not wear revealing stuff at all, and it's summer, so that could be a bit problematic. But I'm trying to find, so today I'm trying to find like baggy shorts that are like up to knees, right? They should be baggy so that I can wear very like tight stuff, like tight shirts, let's say, but still they should not be cropped. And I have no idea, I know that I'm just not gonna like how it looks on me, so maybe then I'm gonna have to buy baggy shirts as well. So then that's gonna be very tomboy-ish vibe, which I actually like on myself. I have very soft facial features, so I feel like that's what looks good on that kind of clothes, like there's a good balance when you like wear boyish stuff and you have soft face. That looks good in my opinion. But at the same time, maybe I could find like a tight dress, not overly tight, but like tight dress up to knees. And I had a vision, hear me out. Tight dress, maybe like black or grayish, darker gray, with a chain made of little diamonds that goes around the waist. The thing is, I always get visions like that, and I never can find something like that in a store, right? For example, 2 weeks ago I went shopping, and I literally went shopping after people outside were making fun of me for wearing winter clothes in the summer. I like how I was bullied into it. Actually, it was just one person, okay, and I'm completely exaggerating this story. But anyways, I did go shopping a few weeks ago, and I found nothing that I like. Everything, like truly, everything. Not everything was disgusting, but like most things was, I don't know, just not my vibe. And I did find shorts that I really liked, like they were black shorts up to knees, like not too baggy, just perfect, but they didn't have my size, and I have no idea what my size even is, to be honest, because my weight, I think that I gained weight, but the thing is, not only that I gained weight, but my proportions changed ever since I started wearing a mouth guard. My stomach, for example, is much tinier, and my legs are stronger, you know, so I probably gained weight in my legs, which is good. I really like that. But yeah, I have no idea what my size is now. Fun fact, by the way, do you know that not one member not one member of my family knows about my channel? I mean, they know about my channel, but they have no idea what my what's the name of my channel, what I'm filming about. They have no idea. So there are some boys outside here, right? They can literally hear me because I'm on the first floor and they're right under my window. But basically they're being so loud right now, and they're like cussing and stuff, and there's a church right here, like they're literally in the backyard of the church cussing. But the thing is that church doesn't have a cross, right? It almost looks like a building, just a building, like some modern type of church. So they have no idea probably that it's a church, because it doesn't probably say anywhere. I mean, you can see there are signs, but it doesn't say like church, you know. Anyways, I wanna show you literally the clothes that I have, because in case you do not believe me that I only have winter clothes, almost only winter clothes, trust me, I was literally, I mean, this is not even that related, but I was literally walking by one guy and he was like, "Is that cold?" Because I was wearing winter stuff. Can you hear them? And the vision for the dress, sorry guys, the vision for the dress is basically so that it's just very tight, like this. It can be like a little bit baggy here, you know, but then I would like to, for a waist, for the chain to go like over the waist, like tiny chain, you know, like with diamonds. But I have like something that maybe, you know, something like this, like with diamonds. Can you even see? What else do I have to do? I should do my hair. I bought this. Look how cute it is, but I have no idea how to wear it because I have a lot of hair, and I can basically just wear it, you know, by clipping tiny bit of my hair, but then I don't know how to wear this. I was thinking about maybe making like a tiny, like half up, half down, because that looks best on me. But then I was also thinking about maybe making like, you know, something like this, like a pony, then just adding that clip. But at the same time, bro, that's cringy. So I tried some shorts, and usually I wear 40, like European size 40, but then it was too big for me. And then I tried 38, it was too big, 36, it was too big. And then I just gave up because there's no way that I wear 34. I have no idea what's going on, but basically my stomach is so flat and my waist is so small. Anyways, I didn't buy shorts, right? But I bought this dress. It's like a woolen dress, right? And I literally took it, like, look at this. Look how tiny it is in comparison to, like, I don't know, my hand. But basically, I fit that dress and I love it so much. I really didn't expect that I'm gonna buy that, but I did. I also bought this shirt because this is strapless dress, so I needed a shirt and I wanted something like this, but it doesn't really fit me and I do not care. And then I bought a similar shirt in this color. By the way, I am not a fan of anything that I bought. I literally forced myself to buy something because I really didn't like what I bought. Also, I bought these earrings. That was very unplanned, but I saw some jewelry store and I bought this one. This one I actually like. I wanted to wear like white color, but white doesn't really look good on me because I'm a high contrast, and then when I wear white it literally melts with my skin, and I don't know, it just doesn't look that good and I don't want to do fake tan anymore, so we need to wear black. And I love this color, by the way. I think this is one of the best colors for me. It would probably be better if the undertone was more blue, but it's still nice, like gray, greenish gray basically. So I love colors like that, like when you can't really define the exact shade. Love it. Oh wait, I bought those glasses. I really, listen, when I'm somewhere I feel embarrassed wearing glasses. Oh wow, I didn't notice that it has gold, but I still like them. I don't know, like the shape is really cute. I love the shape. I feel like with glasses on I feel like I look like a fly, but they're cute. I don't know, they're just a little bit too big for my face, I guess. They're literally, when I was younger I used to love shopping. Like I would literally be so happy when I would go shopping, and now I literally wish that I have someone that can go shopping for me. I'm kind of over it. The thing is that there are stores in this world that I like. It's just that they're not here. For example, my favorite store is Sisters and Seekers from the UK. My favorite store, right? I want everything from there. But the shipping is just, it doesn't even, like I would spend more on shipping than on clothes, right? So there's no point. So anyways, that was that. Okay, I'm just so tired, so tired. So basically this is gonna be very random, but now we're gonna prepare a present for my mom for Mother's Day. Bought her this. I have no idea what this is, but it's like, I don't know, something like some kind of chocolate with those things. Okay, so this is the only thing that I bought her pretty much, but I also bought her flower. I thought like maybe we should, actually it looks really pretty like this, but I was thinking like maybe mix it, you know, together. Maybe it will look better, I'm not sure. And I don't have like anything else but just this glass. We're gonna make it work, okay? Oh, and by the way, I meant like to ask a worker, like it was a very young girl, like maybe my age. I went like to ask her what's the price for one, and she had like blood coming like this, like she looked like she was in a fight, and she was also rude. So I have no idea, like they're probably hiring some kind of gangsters or something. I have no idea what's going on in that store. I actually love it so much. It looks so cute, guys. It's so cute. I love it. So this goes together. This is a chaos. Evo mama, dođi malo bliže. Mani, ne vidiš se. Hey guys, so I actually decided not to include my mom or anyone from my family just because we have, you know, just one not normal lady watching my videos, but I still hope you enjoy this. Ajde mama, gledat ćemo samo što smo kupili. Mama pravi, mama ne. Ne moraš se tako praviti kad nas snimamo.
Da se pravim kao da je spod.
Pa normalno mama, nemoj se ni praviti, nek sam budi normalna, zaboravi da snimam, ovo je za nas, dobro?
Dobro.
Dobro, ja ću svoje pokazat.
Pokazat ću ja svoje. Ovo mi je prekrasno. To sam pred samo polazak doma. Jer ovo smo zajedno birale. To mi je jako lijepa. Sveti Benediktivne tome.
Dobro. Hoćeš pokazat moje? Evo, možeš i otvoriti.
I ovo je za ključeve Katarini. To je nešto jako lijepo.
Ovo sam uzela mama, ali najviše zbog ove medaljice, zato što...
Medaljica je?
Isus i...
Sveti Benediktivni sam, jel?
Da. Možeš i mi to pokazati.
Ovo je lančić, to je... Što je iza? To je, što je rekao Sveti Leopold Mandić, ja mislim da je rekao.
Nemam pojma.
Rekao, stvarno ne znam.
Si.
Sad ovo je magnet križ za... to je križ Svetog Leopolda Mandića.
A šta ona to pričala, nisam baš skužila? Da je to jedan dobila, ona je to dobila, ona dobije te stvari?
Ona je to dobila, taj jedan. To je jako staro, to je rekla. Da je to jako staro.
Neće mi valjda biti kao ono egzorcizam, onaj film, znaš?
Pa ne.
Mama, ali dobro, to je sve posvećeno, rekla je.
Rekla je da je posvećeno?
Da, sve tamo što je, to je posvećeno.
Stvarno?
Da. To je blagoslovljeno, je rekla. A to je isto?
To je isto, da.
Da.
To je jako lijepo.
Zato je rekla da ona curica ozdravila od toga. Da.
To je jako lijepo.
Mama, znaš što sam si mislila kupiti? Mama, znaš što mi treba? Ovako mi treba za ključeve, ali ono što se šprica u oči kad te neko napadne. Papreni sprej. I tako mala kloca ili nešto da se ubode kad te neko napadne.
A to kloca te ne treba, što ti kloca? Pa nisi ti razbojnik, Bože me oprosti.
Ali... Ne zove... Ne zove se tako.
Molim?
Ne zove se mama to kloca, nego za cure. Ima to za cure. Što klikneš pa izađe kao neka bodlja i onda ako te neko napadne.
Ma to je nešto drugo.
Pa dobro, ali kuži slično.
Kako se to zove?
Kloc.
Ne. Ma ne.
Bodeš.
Kao elektrošok.
Kužiš što mi treba.
Da, to.
Dobro mama, možeš klikniti ovo u sredini. Hvala također ženja. Hello, so let me show you what I bought. Starting from the most boring stuff, okay? So this shirt, you know, I'm always wearing those shirts. So this is like not black, it's like almost dark gray. It's literally the same color like sofa that I have right here, right? Similar. Anyways, this is men's shirt, and it's huge. It's in extra large. I love it. By the way, this shirt is from actually I have no idea. Wait, H&M. So then I bought these shorts. I wanted exactly these. So I finally got them, but they're kind of too big for me around my waist. And they just look miserable on me right now. I have no idea why, because when I tried them out first time, they were so cute. And then I got similar one, but it's, you know, just like this blue color, and this is from Crop. I really like them. They're like very thick, so it's very like hot when I wear them, but I still love them because they have this thing around the waist that I can control, and they also have this, which looks cute. So yeah, I'm also gonna show you how it looks on me. It's just very basics, right? This dress, this was from Pull & Bear. It's a midi dress. So yeah, I really like those colors, like not black, not gray, but something in between, right? It looks the best on me, I feel like. And this dress looks so good. I have no idea how, but it's probably because I took extra small. Yes, this is extra small. That's probably why it looks so good on me, because it just, I don't know, feels very good. Very like comfortable, but at the same time it looks good on the body. And I also bought this dress, black dress with these little sleeves, and this is also from Pull & Bear and also in extra small. So it's a midi dress, maybe even a little bit longer than, you know, midi dress. Then remember how I was telling you that I imagined this dress and I found exactly the dress that I wanted, but I imagined it with like sparkly chain, waist chain, right? Guys, basically we have little hearts, and then we have this, what I imagined. See, like sparkling chain, and then this is just the regular. It looks so cute together. I initially just imagined this one, but now that I see it together like this, I feel like this is even better. So it looks so good on with that dress. The only thing is, when I wear this, it kind of dresses me up, right? I want to be dressed down a little bit. When I wear dress, I want to wear it with sneakers and stuff like that, but I don't know, I kind of can't, because this is a little bit, you know, elegant when I wear it. But I still love it so much. I'm gonna find a way to dress it down a little bit, or to like figure out how to wear it. So yeah, that's everything. I'll talk to you later. I'm so motivated to bring this journey to an end, to just fix absolutely everything on my face, body, symmetry, absolutely everything. So lately I really started like just seeing myself almost like as a project. And you know, just seeing like what needs to be fixed on my face, right? And honestly, other than, you know, just jaws, I feel like my lips should be better, like bigger. Every girl ever. But at the same time, I don't want to put like lip fillers, because that looks so bad and fake. Looks awful in my opinion. If I would do anything, I would do like, you know, if I could, I would do like a surgery, you know, when they just lift your upper lip. But I don't want to do any surgeries. I think it's honestly a bad thing, you know, to mess with something that you absolutely don't have to mess with it. For example, lips, in my opinion, are not something that you should ever mess with, unless it's a huge, you know, like unless they make you want to kill yourself or something, you know, then you should probably, you know, do something about it. But also, it's not that my lips are, I don't know, they're not even that small or thin. It's just that my CCW is not correct, I feel like, because when I talk, for example, you can see more of my lower teeth than my upper teeth, you know, so I think it should be like this. See, now when I talk, you can see like it looks better, right? It looks better, like more of my upper teeth like this. I know you like being dominant. No, you like being dominant. But basically, I think that would look better on me. What do you think? Would I look like not normal person? No, this looks awful actually. No, so normal lips, but just higher. You know, try to imagine that. That would look better on me. And what else? Also smaller nose, a little bit smaller, but if it was smaller, I would absolutely not be able to breathe. So I think if my jaws were just like more rotated, like counterclockwise, I think it would immediately make my nose look smaller, but airways probably bigger, you know, if everything would expand, like be projected forward and laterally, it would look better. By the way, my eyes, I think it looks kind of good today, especially. And those under eyes, so I started using, I showed you yesterday, I showed you what I started using. So it's, believe it or not, this is improvement, okay? And when it comes to my eyebrows, I can do pretty much whatever I want with my eyebrows because I have very thick eyebrows naturally. This is like 3% of my natural eyebrows. I'm not even kidding. And when it comes to my nose, it's okay. It's like 80% of the ideal nose that I would like to have, but it's okay. So I wanna whiten my teeth, I wanna better my CCW, and what else? I wanna fix my under eyes as well, and I wanna make my skin perfect. I know you like Green Diamond. Okay, so we're gonna continue with working out because I don't even have, look at her. I didn't even notice that she can see what I'm watching. I'm gonna continue working out now. Also, something very, very exciting today. I got my package. I ordered some things for like Looksmaxxing. So, not gonna lie, I'm a little bit embarrassed. So I bought this, like, it looks like I found it on a street somewhere on a road. What is this? Why is it open? Why is it squished? Anyways, it's a neck brace. What? I have no idea, guys, but this is something that should make you like have your, probably like this. But then what's up with this? I have no idea. And what is this sign? Is this some Buddha chakra symbol? Let me pull this off. What is this brush? This probably goes on forehead, that's why they... I do not want to be seen with these symbols. Like, I don't mind having this, you know, like stuff on my head. It's just that these symbols are the most embarrassing part of it all. Like, as soon as you think like not, you know, it can get more embarrassing than wearing this headpiece, then you get this. Okay, so I also bought this. This is like, you know, thing that you put under your neck and then you just rest like this. So this is, I know how to use this. Oh, I bought two. I'm really surprising myself. I feel like I bought, you know, like Gucci something, you know how you get, oh, is this neck traction. Guys, imagine if I was like imagine I was married and I received a package like this and then I'm just casually doing this in front of like my family. This looks so weird. Like, why did they not put it together? Like, why is it expected of me to know how to pull this together? Like, if you think that I'm capable of doing that, then joke on you, okay? Anyways, we're gonna probably figure it out, hopefully. But there's too many pieces, like, okay, we're gonna figure it out. Why do you expect me to know what to do with this? This is called a triangle hook. Do I look like a man? Okay, so apparently it should go like this, and then you give up. If I figure this out... Ooh, I know what this is. Oh, this is my favorite. Yes, sir. If I was not embarrassed, I would wear it even outside. It doesn't look that bad. Like, you could easily say it's, you know, headband. I love it, guys. I love it. I mean, it's choking a little bit. But other than that, I love it. I can't really talk while wearing this. Bro, I seriously can't talk. Let me see if I can swallow. Barely, but I can. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. I'm honestly very happy with everything. It's just that I was hoping that I would not have to do this myself, because it has 7 pieces. Like, if you seriously expect me to know how to connect those 7 pieces into like a working functional device. Hello guys, I didn't film for a long time, like for a couple of days actually, because I didn't really do, you know, a lot of interesting stuff. I was pretty much filming. I'm very focused on filming right now. I want to film as much as possible. Like, I want to upload preferably every single day, but I just can't. Okay, but I'm trying to. That's why I pretty much, you know, not doing anything else. I have nothing to film. But today I went grocery shopping, so that's like the peak of my week. Okay. I wish that was a joke. Okay. So I bought basically just peaches. Okay, a lot of peaches. But lately I've been eating those for breakfast because I really love them apparently. And I also bought bananas because I didn't have them for a few days and I usually eat them all the time. Just these, okay, but they're kind of bad. Like, they just are very, you know, dry. Not dry, but like, I don't know how you call it. And just rice. That's it. And I also bought like sparkling water, and that's everything. So now let's start with actually interesting things. So before I show you these products, these are just like teeth whitening products. Okay, this is not sponsored, by the way. This looks so sponsored. I wish, because if this was sponsored, I would not have to pay 40 euros for shipping, and then when it came to Croatia, I had to pay additional 40 euros because this came all the way from America. And so basically these products were kind of cheap, and I had to pay $80 or euros more. Anyways, okay, so I shared my struggles with you. Now we are ready for this. These two are for whitening teeth. This is a gum protector, you see. So basically I'm on a mission to whiten my teeth as much as I can naturally without damaging it, right? But the thing is, everything that I tried before, which was just one product, it didn't work. Okay, so now like my mindset was I need something professional. Like, it needs to be super strong, it needs to work, it needs to give me perfect results on the first try. So basically I found that Laser Glow website. If you're from Europe, don't even order, okay, because you're gonna go through hell. Okay, if you are from Europe, don't order this. If you are from America, I guess you can. I mean, I don't even know if it works yet. But basically, this is a website and they sell those teeth whitening stuff to professionals, like to dentists, you know, and stuff like that, like so they can have it in their clinics for their clients. But I wanted to order this for myself, but then also they have, you know, like disclaimers that you have to that this has to be used by trained professionals, that improper use can result in severe chemical burns, you know, and stuff like that. So when I saw that, I was like a bit scared. So I called my dentist and I asked her, like, can I buy this, and then she does that to me, you know. And yeah, we basically were on a call for a couple of times, and then she basically just never got back to me ever again. So I guess that was a no. And we're gonna do this at home, okay. This one can be used at home, but this one has a disclaimer that says it should not, okay. So this dangerous one is 16% hydrogen peroxide, and this low-key chill one is 12% PAP whitening gel. And then this is, I said already, gum protector. But then the issue is, listen, like this entire mission is like a pyramid scheme, because then when I bought this, then I saw that it has to be cured with LED lights, and I didn't have that light, like I don't have that lamp. But actually, joke on you, because now I have, because I had to buy that as well, and I bought this here in Croatia. But this is just not that, you know, device, but you get this device with additional teeth whitening products. So now I have another treatment as well. But yeah, I never saw that device in real life, to be honest with you. So let me see how it looks. If I need to buy batteries for this, I'm gonna... This is like non-ending cycle of just buying things and paying for things just so I can... This 100% needs batteries. At this point, I feel like someone is... oh, okay, it came with batteries. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, at least, you know, at least something. So I am done with buying stuff for this. Okay, also I'm bleeding, by the way. Can you see? Oh, also I didn't show you my nails. How do you like them? They're just, you know, mini French nails. They're so cute, right? And also I got with this, you know, LED light. I also got this. This 1000 zillion% doesn't work. But okay. So now I can open my own clinic now, because I bought so many things. Wait, look at this. If you need treatment, you know, just visit me. And but I can't believe, like, my dentist, you know. And what if I imagine, like, God forbid, but imagine I do hurt myself by doing this at home. Like, I warned her that I was planning on doing this at home, and I asked her for help so that I don't mess something up, and she basically declined. So if something happens, if I stop posting, you know who to blame. Okay, so the other day I also bought this vitamin E plus. It's like, you know, very high concentration. It's like pure vitamin A. Also, I broke it. So that was basically for my under eyes, because this oil is so, like, you can't put it all over your face. It's not light oil. This is very heavy oil, and I only put it under my eyes. I have makeup under my eyes right now, so you can't really, but it does whiten or lighten, you know, that area. And I also bought this. So the story behind this cream is basically, and listen, this is a life hack, like the best one you ever heard, probably. Okay, so this is my second time doing this. When I see, this is, by the way, very like creepy vibes, but just hear me out. When I see that someone enters a drugstore and they just don't look around, they just go, you know, to a very specific shelf, and they just take a product and they go, you know, to buy it, and then they just go home. So basically you're telling me that person came to drugstore, they already knew where that product was, which means, you know, they bought it before. They were not even reading ingredients, you know, or anything. So that basically tells me they were using that exact product for a very long time. It works great for them. They love it. They are willing to buy it again and again. So when I see that happening, I'm always like, give me that product as well. And this was, I basically saw one woman buying this product, you know, that cream for her daughter, because her daughter, like, she sent her mom to buy her this, you know, cream and everything. So I was like, if that woman's daughter is buying this eye cream, and this is also, by the way, Chinese or Japanese, or actually it's Korean. So that two combined, you know, this has to be good. And the thing is, I've been trying it out for, I think, 10 days now, and it's not that it's good, but it's probably the best under eye cream ever. Okay, so if you wanna buy it, it's Haru Haru Wonder. It has black rice, bakuchiol, that's all. And it also says it's retinol alternative. Interesting. To be honest with you, this is the first time that I'm reading this, because I was just so convinced that this is gonna work. So if you're looking for a combination, like for something, you know, for under your eyes, this combination is the best. You can't see anything. But yeah, basically this cream and this vitamin E. So, oh, I also bought this keratin treatment for hair straightening, you know. I've been using this and it makes my hair so good. Like, it's never frizzy, it's always straight, it's just perfect, it's silky, it's like my dream hair basically is achieved by this. But it takes so long to do it, because you put this mask all over your hair, right? And then you have to wait like for 15 minutes. Okay, so that part is easy, but then you have to take the excess of that mask off, and then you have to blow dry your entire hair until it's completely dry. So you have to basically dry the entire like bottle of that hair mask, you know, on your head, and it takes such a long time. Like, my hair dryer stops working 15 times because it overheats, and it's 40 degrees Celsius outside, and I have to do it near window, you know, because all the fumes, and it lasts like, or it takes me 3 or 4 hours to do it, which is probably not normal experience at all, but for some reason it does take so long for me to do it. But again, I do it maybe once a month or every 2 months, and it just works perfectly. This is not a visual representation of what this does, okay? Because I think I didn't like use it. I didn't use it for probably 2 months, and but I'm gonna show you that process as well, okay? Maybe not in this vlog though, because I just can't do that treatment while it's literally 40 degrees outside. I literally can't. Oh, by the way, what I was trying to tell you, like a little story time from the drugstore, was that a cashier was just like looking at me. You know, like when someone is like staring at you like this. Like, okay, so you are here, and imagine I just look at you like this. How would you feel? And that's what she did, basically. I was just, you know, putting stuff in my... This was me. Wait, let me show you. This was me. I was like this. I was like just putting stuff, you know, in my bag, you know, just doing this. And she was doing that, you know, and I just felt awkward. It just felt awkward. And I really hate, that's one thing that I really hate about myself, that I notice those things. I notice when people are polite and normal, I notice when they're not, and just, that's awful, you know. I feel like I have that burden on myself, because it's not that I don't know, it's not that I'm offended or anything. I just wonder sometimes, you know, like, why? Like, what's the difference between you and another girl, you know, that's a cashier, but she's like normal? You know, what's the difference? Because I don't know. I actually have no idea why it even bothers me. I probably internalize that, you know, but the thing is, I do not think that it has anything to do with me, you know, because if it had to do something with me, then it would be consistent, you know, but it's not. So obviously it's about that person, you know. I know that on subconscious and conscious level, but still I feel it's just like that burden of being hyper aware, you know, and being able to pick someone's energy, behaviors, you know, those subtle things which are just not normal, you know. I know that when I, for example, find someone pretty, I'm gonna look, you know, I'm probably gonna like look a little bit too often, you know, stuff like that. Was not what was going on here. I feel like, you know, when someone just look at you and you can tell that that person has like bad intentions, like bad energy, or is just not a good person. That's what I can feel very easily. And when you have those interactions with someone, it's not like, obviously we're not friends or anything, I'm probably never gonna see her ever in my life, but that experience, you know, still happened to you, and you just have to make something out of it. And that's why I feel like I can't, like, what do I make out of that experience, you know? How do I explain that to myself? Like, yeah, that's a bad person, you know, she probably had some bad thoughts about me, maybe she judged me on something, you know, something like that. But I feel like that's a burden that not everyone has to carry, right? Not everyone has to have that talk, you know, or make sense out of that experience. People who are not hyper aware of things, people who do not pick someone's energy, they never have to, you know, resolve those things. Like, this is such a stupid, you know, issue. This is not even an issue. I'm just, you know, talking about it. But the older I am, the more I'm seeing how that's not not something that everyone experiences, right? I see people like living their life, they're not aware of those things at all, and they're so blessed, you know, don't get me wrong. I don't think that this, like me being observant of stuff like that, this is first of all not beneficial for anyone. I feel like, yeah, probably it is good, you know, when I have to protect myself and when I have to get to know someone very quickly, I can, you know, eliminate someone from my life very quickly because of that. But in everyday life, it's kind of almost like, and not that helpful, I would say, you know, it's even, I don't know, just feels heavy, you know, feels like burden, because I don't know, this definitely wasn't such a huge experience that it's worth talking this much about it, okay? But it's not just this one situation, it's just that things like that happen, you know, a couple of times a week. And yeah, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I don't know. I feel like it also depends, you know. I feel like it depends because you, on one side you have me with a very soft energy, you know, sensitive energy. I'm not a very dominant person, you know, I'm not obnoxious or loud. So I feel like when someone who maybe is obnoxious or loud or narcissistic, I feel like my energy looks very different to them, you know. We are very, for example, if you saw a person of another race, it would catch your eye, you know, something different. I feel like maybe my energy is what catches their eye because of that. It's different from their energy, right? And maybe that's also why I can pick up on their energy, because it's so different from my energy. I said energy so many times, by the way. I do not believe in new age stuff, you know. I know they use the word energy a lot, but when I say energy, I just feel you know, vibes around someone, subtle, you know, behaviors, body language and stuff like that, like looks, things like that, pretty much. But yeah, that's something I want to change, and I'm gonna work on changing that as soon as possible. I do not wanna even observe, be aware when it happens, right? And I've been talking about in my community actually about awareness field and things that you should let in your awareness field. For some reason, when I have experiences like this, I feel like I let that into my awareness field, you know. I observe that because it could potentially save me from some harm, from danger. That's why I let it in my awareness field, you know, so that I can potentially protect myself from it. Which honestly is a very smart, probably, you know, developed, like, self-protective mechanism, I guess. But I'm done with it. That's something I want to change about myself. By the way, talking about that, talking about changing stuff, I'm also gonna start working out. I stopped working out for some time because I wanted to fix my biomechanics first. I feel like having very healthy foundation, okay, so symmetrical body, very healthy movements, biomechanics is necessary for building strong body. So I put my, you know, building my just dream body, I put that on hold until I fix my biomechanics completely. But I'm kind of starting to realize that maybe that's not the best way to go about it, because, and maybe I can, you know, combine those two things, because I also feel like strong body and mental health is also very connected. So I'm gonna start working out again. It's gonna be different because back then when I used to work out, I was only working on strengthening my lower body and not my core, you know. I didn't have those strength exercises that I feel like are crucial, and now I'm gonna build my body with those exercises. I'm also gonna do unilateral exercises, okay, so I'm gonna basically work on strengthening every weak muscle in my body simultaneously, like while I'm at the same time strengthening my entire body. So this is also gonna be a huge, like, project for me, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna start a date. It's so late right now, but I'm gonna try to work out for probably like 30 or 40 minutes or something like that. and then I'm gonna probably just pray or read the Bible and eat, and I'm gonna go to sleep because it's so late. By the way, believe it or not, I fixed my sleeping schedule, guys. I'm so proud of myself because I don't know how it even happened. I just started waking early, going to bed, you know, like early-ish, and I feel so good. Like, if your sleeping schedule is messed up, please fix it because it literally is life-changing. I feel like sleeping schedule impacts like 80%, I'm not kidding now, 80% of your life. Also, my anxiety is worse for the last couple of days. I'm not really sure why. Maybe it's just hormones, you know, and I don't know, stuff are really changing rapidly for me. My body is changing a lot, like changes are just, it's actually crazy. I feel like I might be working on my biomechanics too much. And I'm the type of the person, if I am gonna do something, then I wanna do it. Like, give me a week and I'm gonna just live for that specific goal that I have, and then, you know, I can continue with my life. I'm that type of person. I'm very extreme when it comes to things. When I want something, I'm ready to die for that, which is bad because this healing biomechanics is a long-term journey. I don't know if that's how you basically word it, but it's like a marathon, right? You have to conserve your energy. You have to be very strategic with it, which I am. I'm really happy with how things are going. It's just that I feel like I might be doing either nothing for some time or too much, and I need balance because the body is so sensitive. Nervous system, you know, biomechanics, just physiology as well. Everything is changing with me so rapidly, and I need to find that balance. You know, I need to basically do it in a more normal, you know, pace, and not like stop for a week and then do the most for a week and just go back and forth like that, because it's so hard on my body. It's so hard on my body. Like, I can't explain to you how my body is struggling so much. I feel like if you just started working on your biomechanics, trying to reverse, you know, bad facial structure, asymmetry, bad posture or something, you are getting probably just, you know, like rainbows and butterflies moments in your life, okay? But my rainbow and butterflies moments kind of stopped because not stopped, but I feel like when you start the momentum of healing biomechanics, it can become too much at one point, especially if it's not a stable journey. Like, for example, I feel like that might be a case for me, because when I film videos, when I edit videos, I just live for that, you know, that week is reserved for that, and then I continue with experimenting, studying, doing techniques and stuff like that, and then my body biomechanics, you know, I just start healing again, everything, like I look better, but I just feel, you know, such a sudden shift. Like, I feel like when on physiological level my body is struggling, because, you know, like, wow, okay, such a huge change again. Why are we going back and forth? You know, why such rapid changes? I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say, but that's how this journey is starting to feel to me. So I would rather just spend 5 minutes a day working on my body biomechanics, but spend 5 minutes of every single day, you know, filming or not, working or not, like every single day, 5 minutes, okay? So I'm gonna start doing that, you know, just like working on myself for, let's say, 30 minutes a day, workout and thumb pulling and like everything included, 30 minutes a day, more than enough, okay? But do it every single day, like every single day. I just feel like sometimes I have too much trouble in my head, many things that I wanna accomplish, you know, and then I'm changing my pace in regards to different things. So 1 week I'm gonna give 100% of myself for something, and then the next week I'm gonna like give 0% to that, but 100% for something else, and it keeps on changing like that, which is not healthy. Okay, so if you are prone to like that type of mindset behavior, change that. Okay, so I need to change so many things about myself. At the end of the year, we ain't gonna recognize me. Okay, that's the goal, by the way. Okay, so let's actually talk about what I wanna achieve by the end of the year. So I wanna whiten my teeth to like this color. Okay, like crazy white. I also wanna build my body. How many months? 5 months. Yeah, I can do that for 5 months. In 5 months. That's actually doable. Maybe I start the gym. The thing is, I have no one to go with. You know, so, but it's okay because I'm gonna just work out at home. And yeah, I really have to go now because it's so late. Okay guys, so here I started doing teeth whitening treatment. I basically used the hydrogen peroxide thing that I showed you, and honestly it went pretty good. Like I didn't have a lot of issues with it, and I just used this little like makeup brush to, you know, spread it. Here's the result. Nothing special, to be honest. I want like this white, right? So I don't know, but it does work. I can tell that it's a little bit whiter, but they also say that you have to do 2 or 3 sessions, and I took clearly the lowest possible concentration because I don't want to hurt my teeth. Like that's literally the most important thing, that they stay completely healthy. So I'm just gonna repeat the same process in 2 days, and then again and again, probably like 3 times, and then I'm gonna run out of, you know, that liquid anyways, but hopefully it will be enough to get this color.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.